guys, and welcome to my channel, the best place for everyone who wants to heal naturally. My name is Jola and I'm certified body healing coach as well as the Endo Girl. I managed to put my endometriosis into remission naturally after 20 years of suffering, and I'm teaching you how to do the same. In today's video, I'm gonna actually answer to some comments I got lately, which basically says, Jola, you are a fraud and a scam, and you're giving girls a false hopes. And you know what? I wasn't even upset about this comment because I used to be that girl, so there's literally no hard feelings whatsoever. But I thought this is an amazing opportunity for me to actually make this video and show you all the researches that's been done to prove the link that you can actually heal endometriosis by using anti-inflammatory diet. So this is this video, so keep on watching. But before we start, let's see what is cure. According to the British dictionary, the cure is relief of the symptoms of the disease and the condition. And sometimes I'm getting comments from the girls who don't believe that I managed to put endo into remission naturally, that goes like, congratulations that you found a way to manage your symptoms. And I'm like, how can you manage something that doesn't exist? Duh. So I actually feel that I had the relief of the symptoms and this disease and the condition because they just literally don't exist for like 5 years now, which been proved by my doctor. So is that cure? Then we are told that endometriosis is actually chronic disease. So let's see what is the definition of the chronic disease. The chronic illness is the long-term health condition that might need ongoing medical treatment or might limit activities in everyday life. Cool. They make a point that it might require ongoing medical treatment. It's mean ongoing big pharma involvement. Then I actually checked the chronic illnesses list and which kind of illnesses are on it. Cancer. Do you know anyone who actually won with cancer? I do. Scoliosis. Me as a child, I used to have scoliosis, but then I did some exercises and my spine is absolutely straight now. Then we've got migraine. Do you know anyone who overcome migraine? I do. Then you've got the lupus. Try to Google I heal my lupus naturally and see what it comes up. Then you've got diabetes. Well, it's proof that you can reverse a few kinds of diabetes. Then you've got high cholesterol, lower back pain, eczema, and endometriosis amongst them. I don't know about you, but I have a feeling that those chronic illnesses are not really that chronic after all. So let's see the study that being done that actually link endometriosis and diet, and let's see what we're gonna find. The first study is the influence of the diet on the risk of developing endometriosis. And we read, diet potentially modifiable a risk factor for endometriosis. Fruits and vegetable, fish oils, vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids are connected with lower risk of developing endometriosis. So here we have literally black on white that some kind of food gives you the lower risk of developing endometriosis. But let's see another study. Does nutrition affect endometriosis? And we read as it goes. It can be said that fish oil in combination with vitamin B12 have been associated with positive effect on endometriosis symptoms. That means that symptoms being removed or reduced. Alcohol and the consumption of the red meat and trans fats are associated with negative effect. It means their endometriosis got worse after consuming alcohol and the trans fats. But let's just don't stop here, okay? Number 3. Nutrition aspects related to endometriosis. current medical treatments are associated with severe side effects over long periods, making diet on endometriosis an important aspect. So they literally acknowledging that the long traditional medical treatments comes with long-term health factors and severe side effects. Several studies point out the relationship between endometriosis and the consumption of fruits, vegetables, dairy, and omega-3. Another common finding amongst the studies is the increased risk of endometriosis with higher consumption of trans-saturated fatty acids and red meats. So there we go, another link. Is there more? Of course it is. We've got another research that is called Nutritional Aspects Related to Endometriosis. And in this research we can read, diet deficient in nutrients result in changes in lipid metabolism, oxidative stress, and promotes epigenetic abnormalities that might be involved in the genesis and progression of disease. So they are giving you the direct link between the diet deficiency and developing endometriosis here. Food rich with omega-3 with anti-inflammatory effects supplements vitamin D in addition to the increased consumption of fruits, organic vegetables, and whole grains give positive effect, reducing the risk of developing and possible regression of the disease. So this study actually gives us possibility that reversing endometriosis with a diet is possible. Dietary re-education seems to be a promising tool in the prevention and endometriosis treatment. And this study is particularly interesting for me. And it's called Experiences of the Health After Dietary Changes in Endometriosis. So this study actually look at the woman who experiences changes with their endometriosis after they change the diet. And this is what they find out. Participants experience an increase in well-being and a decrease in symptoms following the dietary and lifestyle changes. They also felt that the dietary changes led to increased energy levels and a deeper understanding of how they could affect their health by listening to their body reaction. The participants understood that they could influence their symptoms through lifestyle changes. Support from family and friends was important in implementing and sustaining the dietary changes. However, the participants stressed the lack of support from the health professionals, which is very interesting. The girls are getting better, they're getting more energy, their symptoms disappearing, yet the health professionals are not supportive. And why is that? Why that might be? Please answer this question in your own mind using your own common sense. Why would the doctors don't support you in your healing, natural healing process? And the conclusion of this study contributes to finding the knowledge gap about dietary strategies and endometriosis and lifestyle change as a method of alleviating suffering and increasing well-being. An important finding is that the participants experience decreased symptoms and increased well-being after adopting an individually adapted diet. Healthcare professionals should take their patient knowledge and experience into consideration and allow patients to participate in their own care. So this study literally encouraging health professional to take their patients' experience when it comes to natural healing and take their patient knowledge, because in the end of the day, we are the experts of our body because we are living with them every single day, and we also know a lot. And sometimes, I don't know if you can relate, but we can feel like there is the struggle every single time when you come to the doctor and you feel like you have to prove the point. So this is literally what the study and science says. This is the clear link between endometriosis and the diet. Of course, the study also says the further study needs to be conducted for the more conclusive findings, And it points out that the doctors and the researchers who are conducting this study, they don't have clear guidance of how to do it. Therefore, they don't know how to interpret these kind of studies. And you know, it's been so many years, over 20 years, since I've been diagnosed with endometriosis, and there's not a single study that actually conclude if you can put endometriosis into remission using only anti-inflammatory diet. There are many studies that pointing in this direction, but no one even dared to put all the study together and make the bloody conclusion. And why is that, you might think? In my private opinion, it's because patient cured is the patient lost. Simple as. After watching this video, go and type in Google, "I heal my endometriosis naturally." What you're gonna see? Probably something like this. Type it in YouTube, "I put my endometriosis into remission," or "I healed my endometriosis." You will see tons of videos exactly like this ones. What does it tell you? That the girls are doing it and it's working. So maybe instead of gaslighting those who manage to get better, we should involve them in the studies, or at least take their experience. I'm going to link all of the studies in the comment section below, so you can go and have a look at it. And please let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Do you believe that the natural healing is possible, that we can put endometriosis into remission naturally? Or maybe you managed to heal any other illness? Please let me know in the comment section below. I hope this video helped. As always, I'm gonna see you in next week in another fascinating video. Bye!